Hello and welcome to Market Views, a podcast series of Open Business Council and JPFS, where we discuss financial and trading news, interviews with key personalities, and engage with our audience. Now, today we have a special guest, Fortune Orianwo, who is the country director at SGT Africa, and my co-host, Peter Kristensen from JPFS. Welcome, Fortune and Peter, to Trademakers.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for having us, Hilton. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Not at all. Peter, so can you tell us about SGT Africa and why you're building an international trading destination for Africa?
Yeah, we were actually looking for expanding our business in different areas. We are represented in approximately 6 or 7 different countries and not in Africa. We've been looking at this for quite some time and thought that Nigeria would be the best place to actually start our expansion into Africa. And luckily, we work with Fortune, who actually knows the area a lot better than us. The way that we've done it is we've set up the office, got state-of-the-art platforms, state-of-the-art prices, and we old school, okay? We want to do things the best possible way for the clients and the investors that actually trade with SGT Africa. It might sound a bit like a cliche, but being old school is all about integrity. It's all about fairness. It's all about making sure that the clients and the investors and people utilizing the platform for trading get a good treatment, get a good service. We're not just saying it, we're actually doing it.
Fortune, would you like to explain what SGT Africa offers traders across Africa and what makes you a firm favorite for clients to trade with?
All right. Thank you very much for having me once again. Actually, like my colleague have said, SGT is a brand which provides a state-of-the-art platform for its customers. And we've both agreed as a company, as individuals, that Africa is the hub for Nigeria is the hub for forex trading in Africa. So it was a good point for us to launch off our operations coming from Nigeria. Now, bringing our brand to Nigeria, where it's very kind of, would I say, unique, we're bringing with us education, which is very key, considering the trading circumstance in Nigeria or in Africa. Education is key, and bringing such thing as forex or trading platform to Nigeria or anywhere Africa, it comes with education. So education is one of the big things we're coming with. And also we try to create a very, would I say, perfect platform, not so perfect, but close to perfect platform for our customers. And the uniqueness of our brands coming from our spread and other instruments we have, we think Nigeria is the best place for us to start. And subsequently, we progress to other African countries and neighboring countries with us.
Brilliant. In terms of the relationship between SGT Markets and SGT Africa, Peter, can you give us some indication of how that's going to work?
Yeah, SGT Market is an old brand, been there since 2006. And the team behind SGT Market also is behind our Swiss wealth management company, JP Fund Services. We've been in the market since, I've been there since 85, 86. So I'm a bit of an old fart, let's put it that way. Been fortunate to actually have good positions running trading desk and so forth. And the same with my colleagues, like Fortune, same with Martin Price and with Adam Hill and so forth. So we created SGT Africa simply to have a hub to make sure that we have a local presence. It's very important that we actually have that local presence. But the team behind SGT Africa is a very experienced team in hedge funds, in risk management, in trading, in charting, and that's the relationship. So there's full backup from SGT Markets to SGT Africa. But we wanted to have this local presence.
That's very, very important, particularly, creating trust, and particularly with the long heritage that you have and the experience that the team has. I think that's very important in assisting the African market in terms of their local wealth creation using international markets, international instruments.
Yeah, that's correct. And it's, again, being local is everything for us. And we're not going to stop with Nigeria. We will expand, but one step at a time, because if you hurry up the process, you make too many mistakes. We're going to take it nice and easily and create SGT Africa in Nigeria, and then we'll find out how many offices we're going to have in Africa in itself. Again, that's also up to Fortune, right? Because, yeah, he's the man on that area, right?
You said something very interesting, Fortune. You said about education. So the platform itself does have the material for the education of the potential customers that you're going to have in Africa.
Yes, we do have on our platform educational tools, which comprises of for beginners, for intermediaries, like I would say, and for existing pro clients. So we have different angles of which we give this our education, because we try to segregate or classify our clients as part of knowing your customers, to know what kind of services they need in terms of education. So we've got all that covered. We can accommodate every kind of trader, because like you say, it's never too old to learn, or you don't know it all. So there's something a trader needs out there, which I believe we can provide to new customers and existing customers in Nigeria.
In terms of how quickly can clients deposit money through SGT in their account and start trading? So how quickly can they deposit it, and how quickly can they withdraw once they've been trading?
Yes, actually, in an effort to provide better quality services and not just providing a local presence, which is a key element or factor into African market, we've made sure we provide the best avenues for our clients to be able to make deposits and also withdraw, because that's also a very strong element in Nigeria. If you run operations and your deposit or withdrawal method in Nigeria is some sort of challenging, then you wouldn't hit the nail where you're supposed to. You're going to have challenges. So what we've done is that we've provided crypto USDT form of payment, which is very conversant with a lot of clients in Nigeria. It's trending like a market in Africa. We also provide local banking, which we have in Nigeria, which is much more convenient for a certain percentage of our customers. And we also went a step further to go in business with a PSP company for some of our clients who would like to use a credit card or debit card to make a deposit. But the key thing here to get out of this is we've made it so much easier. It's faster, one click on the way, and also for withdrawal as well. So once a client makes a withdrawal request, the back office receives this request, checks all, and everything is okay. Instantly they process it, and now it depends on when the customer receives it. But we execute our withdrawals and deposits instantly.
In terms of regulation, Peter, could you just talk us through that? SGT Markets and JPFS are regulated entities, and that's the level of comfort that the customers would have in actually working with you.
Yeah, I would say when people actually look at it at the moment, everything is about regulations, doing it the right way. Yeah, it's taking a bit of time to actually set up SGT Africa, but you just don't take any shortcuts. Everything has to be done the right way with the authorities, with the lawyers. SGT Markets got the FSC license in BVI. JP Fund Services, we have the Poldirect license under FINMA since 2007. We've been established and we had that license. So everything has to be done the right way. And that's what we actually bring into the table. Again, it's old school.
Yes.
Make sure you've got the regulations. Make sure you've got the right setup. If not, it's going to come back and bite you. As Fortune was saying, it's all about also making it easy for clients to actually open an account, make it easy to deposit, make it easy to actually withdraw as well. This being in fiat or this being in crypto. So we can take all sorts of cryptos actually coming in as a deposit and pay it out as well. And again, make it smooth, make it easy. And that's the most important thing.
So you've basically created a good foundation, long history, regulated entity, and you're moving into the initiative with Fortune into Africa, starting with Nigeria. Where do we go from there? What's the future hold, and what's the future hold for SGT?
As mentioned before, we got quite a few things in the pipeline. We are looking at different areas, one step at a time. All depends on what's the potential, which area. It might be Kenya. We might actually set something up in South Africa, but we want to be places where not many people are. We could have set it up in Singapore. We could have set it up in another Asian country, but there's so many people actually there. We prefer actually go into an area where they don't have those facilities. And that's actually our whole idea with it. But also, as Fortune was saying, it's so important with the education. Education, make it easy, and try to actually help traders to actually make money in the market, which is very important. And when the investors or when clients are happy, everybody's happy. That's the most important thing for us.
Follow us on jpfs.com and openbusinesscouncil.org. And do please engage with us on these links below, as well as on LinkedIn, Twitter. And if you have any questions for our next episode, do get in contact. Goodbye, and thank you for watching.